All right, all right, all right, partner. Come on, light. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich, and it is that time of the day where we say it's time for the drone show. Sorry to be rude. I don't want to be rude. But it's unbelievable. Fungus found in bat poop kills 2 New York men who used the excrement to help grow weed. You're welcome. Be careful out there. Don't buy from the, citizen dispensary. Ugh. Come on, man. This is really annoying. I don't know why that's happening. Let's try this. No. How about this? That might be better. Let's see. It'll focus in and then it'll stir. There we go. I don't know. Whatever. But it is that kind of night. It is. Drone incursions. I know some of you are still wondering why this is happening. I think I know. And I'm not joking when I say I think it's China's way of saying, oh, you want to ban DJI, do you? We show you a DJI technology right now. And here we go. We're in a lot of trouble. I got to get me one of those black MAGA ones. I saw Venus has a hat that I've got to get. I got a picture of it. I'm very excited that hat is available in local cities, dispensaries, and shops all across Walmart. Yeah, we got to get that going. He won't make it in. This is the week, guys. I'm telling you. All right, let me take it back. Before Christmas, something major is going to happen, I think. I'm not sure. We talk about this every day because it's the drone show, right? So in 2021, there was an article called Adversary Drones Are Spying on the U.S. and the Pentagon Acts Like They're UFOs. Let me show you the article. If you don't, I can't believe I came across this thing. Look, it says right there. April 16th, 2021. That's when the article came out. Isn't that crazy? The U.S. military seems aloof to the fact that it's being toyed with by a terrestrial adversary and key capabilities may be compromised as a result. Don't you love the U.S. military now with the Biden administration? What a bunch of schmucks. Yeah. Our team here at the War Zone has spent the last 2 years indirectly laying out a case for the hypotheses that many of the events involving supposed UFOs or unidentified aerial phenomena, as they are now often called, all over the last decade are actually the manifestation of foreign adversaries, harnessing advances in lower-end unmanned aerial vehicle technology and even simpler platforms to gather intelligence of extreme fidelity on some of America's most sensitive warfighting capabilities. You understand? You understand, right? Let's do a little roll call. We'll get into it tonight on GUFON. The drone show continues. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Hold on, I need more of this. Yeah, I got cotton mouth. That's because I had a bad day today, all right? Damn. All right. We saw the esophagus. It's working. What do you say, David Wilcox? Jeanette, the Angel of GUFON. What do you say, Lady Beans? Welcome to the show. Donnie Creel. What do you say, DC? Good to have you back. F-Graph 72. What do you say? Where you been? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. By the way, Donnie Creel, welcome to the show. Thor Pankoop, welcome to the show. How you doing? Kelly Lewis, the EW is here. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen is here. Welcome to the show. And the all-loving Glenn Collins. Hey, Rishi, how things, brother? Hope all's well and everything's good. Yeah, so take care, brother. Huh? Welcome to you. Is that it? We're done? The Alfie Joe Bob, the AJB. What do you say? How do you be? Welcome to the room. Mrs. Brookes. Hi. Welcome to the show. All right. I didn't say your name. Zach Dykest Mount. Welcome to the show. Says in a comment during the intros, it's all government chemical trash weed nowadays. Anyways, wait, let me start over. I did that wrong. Hey, it's all government chemical trash weed now anyways. I'm so glad I stopped after all this government chemical trash weed became a thing. They don't put any chemicals in the government weed. They don't. Not in my weed. Nope. You would taste it, smell it, sniff it, feel it, rub it, smack it down. I don't feel anything like that in my weed. Zach Diecast Mons. Welcome to the show. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Don Mofo. Man, I'm starting to think that they're really looking for something. Why not tell us so we can work together? Our government is corrupt. Oh, yeah. So, I got a gift in the mail. Hey, Ben, the Yorkshire Grifford. Welcome to the show. Rachel Ann. We all just need to follow Jesus, and all the problems of the world would go away. Right. Hey, Jesus! Yeah? Can you come down here for help us with the drone? No way, man! See? It ain't happening. Hold on, I got a little surprise for myself. This is actually worth waiting for. They shrink wrap these things. Ah. Wow, this is amazing. What quality. I can't believe the quality. I don't know. I don't know about this hat, but it is one quality hat. I got to tell you. We've got it went from one alien to a whole family of aliens. Yeah, somebody gifted me this hat. And I'm very, very grateful for this hat. It is really nice. Like, I have never had a hat that was so good. Like, this is real quality. They said this hat was $14. I like it. I mean, it doesn't match what I'm wearing, but I like it. They need, well, I mean, it is made, there's this, it's a material that's like, I can bend it. It's really weird. It's like a gel cap almost. But all right, well, we'll wear it because it's supposed to be. And then I got something else I had to get. I had to get this for Rich Saves America. So this came today. See, your donations go to everything. Somebody on RSA sent this so I can get this and be safe while I'm out doing my audits. Because you get attacked all the time. We had to get pepper spray. I had to get pepper spray. Because we get attacked all the time. And the way I'm going to be doing audits, it's going to happen. All right. Well, that was worthy of a minute. So the drone show continues. Yes, it does. Now, I was reading you that article from 2021. This is really amazing to me that this is going on now almost 5 years later. It'll go in, next year. But here it says, yeah, I realize that the idea that an adversary is, for lack of a better word, penetrating U.S. military training areas. Oh, before I continue, if you want to help support GUFON, Truthology for Ufology, all the links are in the show description. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal. For Truthology for Ufology. We do it for you. It all goes back into the world. All right. So, they're unmolested and have been for years using lowly drone technology and bawoons. Is a big pill to swallow, but as one of the people who have respectively warned about the threat posed by drones for a decade, warnings that largely were dismissed by the Pentagon until drones made or altered in ramshackle ISIS workshops in a war zone were literally raining down bomblets on U.S. and allied forces in Iraq. It isn't really surprising at all, nor is the fact that the Defense Department is still playing catch-up when it comes to the reality surrounding the drone threat, and not just to its forces abroad, but also to the homeland overall. The utter lack of vision and early robust interest in regards to this emerging threat will go down as one of the Pentagon's biggest strategic missteps of our time. 4 years ago. Look, after not taking the threat from drones seriously, the Pentagon is trying to play catch up, including weaponizing swarm technology for their own uses across the services. Here is a screen grab of swarming tests. Yeah. So, could it be us? 4 years ago, now we're testing our new technology? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I just don't know. But we're in it. And it's going to get heated. This is a huge article, by the way. Oh, shit. I forgot to put the links into the show last night. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at these. Early drone technology. Wow. I can't believe it. 2019? I knew I've seen these pictures before, that freaking drone technology. I knew that was bullshit. Video unavailable. Yeah. The swarm is not science fiction. When it comes to U.S. Navy, it is using swarms of lower-end network drones, submarines, ships, unmanned underwater vehicles, and more to convince the enemy to think they are seeing ghost fleets and aerial armadas that aren't really there. Oh, ain't that some shit? Kind of like what David Fravor and the boys said they would see every day for almost 2 years. 2 years? Every day? Every day. Yeah. Maybe they weren't seeing UFOs. They were seeing technology. The duplicator technology that was in The Running Man. Remember The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger? And he had that little device, and he threw it over to Conchita Gonzalez Amata, whatever her name was, and they would go, he's got a duplicator or a replicator or what, and he goes, here, and he pressed the button, and then it would take his image and throw it over there. And then he goes, you think this is the real Arnold? It's not. Bring, bring, and he shot everybody because they thought he was the hologram. Yeah, you just need, a little box that goes in your hand, and you just press a button, and it takes your image, and it throws it over there. No such thing yet. Oh. I need my drink. But this is wildly... Did I say mild? You ever have that feeling like you're getting the flu? You get that feeling in the back of your throat. And then you get the little weird feeling like, oh, was that a sickness thing? I don't know if I feel tired. Oh. All right. So when it comes to these things, we are still light years behind China when it comes to drone technology. So everything that, we're seeing in the sky that they're calling, drones, they could be UFOs for all we know. We don't know everything that's going on. But let's take a look. You saw the article. What the Holy crap. Hold on a second. Something just happened. I don't know what I just hit. On X, it asked me, is this still your email address? And it gave me a partial address. It gave me the G, and then the rest of it was blacked out or whatever. You know how they do that with the little stars? Is this do you still have this? Yes. And then I hit yeah, and nothing happened. So I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, check this out. Atlanta now. Atlanta. I can't help it. This is amazing. What do you expect me to do? Not talk about it? This is crazy. I still have shit up from last night. God dang it. It's going to make everything confusing. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. She was good. Get rid of that. Keep that. Did we play this? Oh, I have the rest of that interview from Project Constitution to play too. Oh, that was awesome. We're doing 2 minutes a night. I'm right at the 2-minute mark. I'll back it up 15 seconds after I show you this video. We'll go to that. Oh yeah, you want to hear what's going on with the drones. All right, this is over Atlanta. Now, this video looks really good. So I'm not too sure yet what we're in for in this 27-second video. Why is this happening? Why am I still full screen? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Boop. And a beep. You know what I mean? Okay. First of all, that looks like airplanes lining up for a landing or takeoff. Or took off. Yeah, I don't think it's airplanes taking off or landing. That's drones. Again. Oh, maybe I was right. I think I'm right. I think this person's lying to us. Let me show you why. Because at the end of this video, they didn't edit it correctly. This light, or the one all the way to the left, not sure if it's this one yet, but the one all the way to the left will start flashing, and they edit it to where they didn't want us to see it. Watch. So it already started. See? Here, see it blink? To the left? That one? That's an airplane. So what happened is the airplane is now taking off and turned off its runway lights. That's what we're seeing. So they didn't want us to see it. Oh shit, they're going to see the flashing lights. See, they didn't want us to see the flashing lights at first. Right? Oh, solid orbs. And then all of a sudden this one starts to flash and they're like, damn, I don't want people to see the airplane. Then it ends right there. Yeah, that's airplanes. It kind of looked like the setup for airplanes. I'll show you how I know. If you're ever curious, it's always this angle. They're usually, they're either going up this way or they're going up this way. You know what I mean? See the angle? It's in like takeoff. Boop, and they're taking off. Now, if they were landing, it would be beep, right? Always look for the angles. Details matter. Every detail matters. And a lot of ufologists, they don't understand takeoff and landing. A lot. All right. So take 2 minutes and 15 seconds of your life right now and listen to this military official expose the truth about the drones and what's going on. Yesterday we played a couple of minutes, and it's a 14.5-minute interview. So we're going to play a couple of minutes a night until we're done. And that seems to be safe. We could play more, but I don't want you to be bored, But if it's good, all right, we'll keep going then. All right, maybe we'll play more than 2 minutes. This is from Mo Sargi. That's right, Mo Sargi, Sargi, on the tubes. Here we go. Drone technology. This is from a guy exposing the military is lying to us. These drones have been conducting recon missions at bases globally. Despite being labeled as harmless or unidentified, the military knows their purpose is nefarious. So what is nefarious? What do you mean by that? Ask that question. It wasn't. Strict orders not to engage. Soldiers have been explicitly told not to shoot them down despite their clear threat. Military personnel are eager to act but are restrained by direct orders. Unmatched technology. These drones don't emit heat signatures. They aren't running on standard batteries or gas or their ability to outlast jets. One drone led a fighter on a 400-mile chase before the jet had to turn back due to fuel depletion. They appear to scan buildings, including munitions hangars, mapping out corners as if probing their contents. Preparing for a larger attack. The official believes these drones are conducting recon in preparation for a large coordinated strike. Their activity has already shut down Fort Drum several times, causing disruptions to operations. This source is the most credible yet, with direct experience observing these drones and their alarming behavior. If true, this is a major national security issue that demands immediate transparency and action. Why is our government keeping this from us? What's the end game here? Here's that official in 2 minutes. Go.
In theory, they can get on alert and be off the ground in 3 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And I've seen them do it, and they're pretty damn quick.
You've seen them?
They'll get a scramble alert, and they'll run out there and jump in the airplanes, and they're taxiing down the runway, and the canopy hasn't even closed yet.
Wow. Have you seen any of the drones over the base?
Yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you've seen the drones over the base. What do they look like?
Yeah. So there's different types. There's ones that look like kind of like quadcopters, but they have more than 4 blades. It looks like there's 6 to 8 blades on them, and then there's ones that are fixed wing that are over it. But see, the thing is, we have on our base that's designed to defeat drones that are flying under, if they're receiving any kind of signal.
Yeah.
They're designed to defeat them.
So it makes them
land.
It
makes them land, right?
Yeah, it sees the signal that's being broadcast to it, and it duplicates it and takes it over, or it either jams it, which causes it to land. And they defeated them. They defeated our systems.
Man, that's wild.
And you don't believe this is U.S. military stuff?
No, they would have to. There's certain protocols that have to be done when you do that type of thing.
Yeah.
And so basically the Northeast Central Command and NORAD had us come and give a report of what happened because they weren't informed of it. And there's no way that anybody would be allowed to do that.
That's crazy.
And I mean, there's a lot of theories going around that it's like it's Space Force and they're trying to prove a point, but to do all those bases coordinated at that time, that takes a lot of. You're talking about dozens of bases that were overflown within minutes of each other.
How long ago?
I mean, you can't fly.
How long ago did this happen?
That started in October, and it hasn't really stopped.
Wow, so it's like a recurring thing all the time.
It happens on the regular.
So let me ask you this: how come you guys don't shoot them down if you've seen them?
So under FAA law, you're not allowed to shoot down any aircraft over the U.S. without congressional approval.
Why do you think these drones are showing up to the bases? To collect information or to do something nefarious?
Nefarious. They're collecting information to coordinate a large scale. I believe they're collecting information to coordinate a large scale attack.
Okay. First of all, I'm not so sure that anything's going to happen at all. I mean, the weird thing is China has a lot of land they have been purchasing for decades around our military industrial complexes, like that, around our military bases and nuke sites, gathering intel. They don't need to do this. They know everything. Everybody knows everything about everybody except for the black budget stuff. So I don't know. And this has been going on for a couple of months, maybe October. It feels like it's been going on at least 6 weeks that we know of. But obviously with the article I just read, it's been going on for years, decades. And right now, they're making this a point to be seen, to put a fear, which is fake, into the American people or the government itself and act like there's something going on. Why? Why? One answer. Trump. You'll see. And let's hope I'm wrong. If what I think is going to happen, where I think they want to keep Trump out, so they're creating this false fear. Our own government's doing it. I'm just saying, I don't know, but I still think it's China. And it could be China working with us to keep Trump out because China doesn't want Trump in either, right? But they're in bed with the Bidens and everybody else that's on that side of ufology, on that side of the government, on that side of the logical thinking people, the extreme far left that are trying to ruin and take down America. For what reason, I have no idea. But the only answer that makes sense is that because they're in bed with China. And the United States has always been a threat. Even though China plays the long game. We not attack today. We attack with precision and accuracy unlike anybody have ever seen. We take the long game and we make it our game. And eventually you will fall and we will conquer. That's why we've been around for thousands of years. And you've only been around for a little bit. We've only been around, what, 10% of what China's been around? Something like that. It's ridiculous. They've been around for what, 2,000 years? 3, 4, 5? How long has China been a China? Let's see. $4,000 years ago. China has a recorded history of over 4,000 years ago. The dynasties of Xi Shangzhou. This is crazy. That's a lot. 221 BC. Yeah, the Qin dynasty began in 221 BC and lasted until the Qing dynasty ended in 1911. New China, the Republic of China, was established in January 1st, 1912, and the People's Republic of China was proclaimed on October 1st, 1949. China is one of the few existing countries that also flourished economically and culturally in the earliest stages of world civilization. Got to give China respect on that. That's crazy long time. We are, 7.5% of China? China, the China. Say it right. They want their world back. That's what they want. They want the world back. Denton, Maryland had drone sightings. Denton. What's in Denton? I don't know. This is a 16-second clip. Did I show this already? Why does it look familiar to me? Check it out. Did I already show this? Where is it? Oh, that? Oh, that is wild. Oh, I didn't know it was that. You remember when the lights were showing up in the sky and they were doing that type of shit? Remember that? That's the drones. And I was saying, I don't see where there's a light source. And the lights would stream across, and then the clouds would reflect the light of whatever was passing above. And I was always asking that question. If they're spotlights, where's the spotlight? There was no beam that was following the lights. None of them. Which means they were the drones above the clouds with their lights aiming downward, going across, or I don't know. This is not that. This is just something passing by. I don't know. Why is it so close to this guy's head? See that? It's like right there. Oh, you didn't see it. Shit. I'm so sorry. Fucking A, what an idiot. So close to this guy's head. Right there, look. It's right there. That's pretty creepy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Creepy. That doesn't look like a drone to me. That looked like a ghost. It looked like a ghost. You know, it did. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. Here's some good stuff from third phase of moon. Let's do this a little early today. Here we go.
Muscle 2, actually seeing like three different drone size entities in zone 3. They look like they got some grain in the road, like no more bigger than maybe like a football. Guardian, do you have an aircraft hovering over Upper Marlboro? Yes, Muscle 2, copy. Got the company truck site, will be number 2 behind them. I'm asking you to have a traffic at 12 o'clock, 6 miles in your airspace, about 2,000 feet. Do you have it, or 1,500 feet? Do you have it? All right, well, we're going to see what we can see what it is. Kind of clarification. So the drones that we were seeing, so we had a few drones high, about 900 feet MSL, and then 2 drones low, maybe about 600 feet MSL. They were in zone 3, hovering around Route 2, right as you make the turn along the river. The one we saw was
Right, so the footage and the audio, the data coming in from these pilots speaking with each other with regards to, again, the unknown. They can't really make out where these drones are coming from. They're seeing them. They're almost surrounded. They're seeing over 3. It's just insane, the activity. And now I think this was over, let's see, was it Edwards Air Force Base? Okay, we're going to try and confirm that. But what is going on here? The communications, obviously, it's not even coming in from the civilians. It's coming in from the military, the police, where they still don't know what the heck is going on. So I'm sure we're going to get some answers here. Let's just stay up to date. Let's not panic. Let's keep it calm. Now, again, more footage.
I'm telling you that they're not moving. They're staying stationary.
We wanted to bring it up again. What's going on in the Capitol? If you're there right now, we want to get your videos coming in, because what's happening is quite interesting. We got people trying to take it down, justice in their own hands, maybe private justice, but this family that's happened to capture this moment just moments ago is insane. So I'm sure there's a lot more videos coming in, and people are just uploading it right now. Our email is in the description below, and appreciate everybody joining us in this live premiere. Your comments and your support and your thumbs up and sharing this link on your social media, it's really helping to get the word out.
Yeah, we're making a call to anybody in the New Jersey area or wherever this activity is hot right now. Reach out to us, and we could do a live stream with you, and we could share kind of this kind of UAP drone hunt in real time. That'd be fantastic. I'm sure somebody out there is listening that be able to pull that off for us. So whoever that is right now, that'd be awesome. Check this out too at the same time when we're looking at what's happening over the Capitol, DC. This is the prime hot spot, and I bet these drones that are flying back over the Capitol, be able to pull that off for us. So whoever that is right now, that'd be awesome. Check this
Does it look like the drones are wobbling?
out too at the same time when we're looking at what's happening over the Capitol, DC.
Doesn't it look? It looks like it's wobbling, right? Or spinning?
Looking at what's happening over the Capitol, DC.
Totally.
The prime.
That's weird.
Spot. And I bet these drones.
Why would it be spinning?
Drones that are flying back.
And you can make a drone spin.
Atlantic.
It's not hard.
And that's where they're coming from, in my opinion. And congressmen, people are saying this is going too far when airports are being shut down because
it was one
and
airport.
Civilians firing upon these things in local neighborhoods. This is getting a little chaotic as far as I'm concerned. There's some chaos, and we need to kind of bring the boiling temperature down a little bit. And we know it's kind of hot and everybody's on edge, but let's just keep this we need to hold on to our sanity and make sure that we do this right when we solve this mystery.
Huh?
That's right. Everybody just stay cool. But again, look at this. This is insane video. Now we got a genuine UFO, in my opinion, maybe not of this world, interacting with this drone. And it seems that it doesn't like it. It seems like if this is ET in nature, definitely ET is way overpowering this clunker of a drone. And what's going on recently where people are taking this in their own hands is interesting. But
wait, how can he just click off this object, whatever, drone, goes up to this object, it looks like. Okay, how come we're not talking about the white light that's just sitting there with no flashing lights?
Like ET is way overpowering.
I don't even see appendages coming out. Even when this drone gets in the line of sight, you don't see the appendage being blocking out the drone in the background.
This clunker of a drone. And
what kind of activity is going on? What is this bright light? Is it flashing? Is it facing our way? Is that why we don't see it? And then we just see the white light? That's got to be the answer. It's facing our way and the light's flashing towards or shining our way. Very wild. This reminds me of orbs, for lack of a better term.
Taking this in their own hands is interesting. But once again,
There we go. You see the upward trend or downward. This is airplanes lining up to either take off or took off.
something undeniable that's happening.
Either take off. No, they already took off.
You can call them UFOs.
Or they're coming in for a landing.
You
You're
find out where they're coming
stupid
from.
man.
One politician kind of mentioned, why are these drones flying at night? Maybe these drones for maybe a moment.
Yeah, why just at night?
Moment in time where they suspend.
All right, this was today.
Flights.
I'm going to play this briefing they had today. Listen to this jargon. Jargon. What the hell's going on? I set it up and it's not playing. This is why I was almost late for the show. These technical issues. Very strange stuff happening on the ground today.
And I shudder to bring this up, but you mentioned on Tuesday that counter-drone systems will be deployed to New Jersey this week or next week. Have those systems been deployed, and what's the rule of engagement on those? And are those kinetic or fuzzbuster type of equipment?
So the majority of that capability has deployed. The rest should be arriving very shortly, if not imminently. And as I highlighted earlier in the week, that will be a combination of active and passive detection capabilities, as well as some counter-UAS capabilities, which would include non-kinetic types of systems like drone busters, right, which essentially disrupts signals and affects the ability of these systems to fly.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Kelly.
Just to follow up more a bit on drones, I just wanted to ask about the federal ban on drone operations in parts of New Jersey. The government, they say, may use, quote, deadly force against the drones if they pose an imminent security threat. Who would shoot them down if it came to it? Would that be DoD assets?
So a couple things. So first of all, I would note that that is standard security language included in national security NOTAMs and temporary flight restrictions. So FAA certainly could talk to you more about that. And as you've heard us say, we're going to work closely with the FBI, DHS, FAA to make sure that we're harmonizing our on-base efforts with anything that they're doing off-base. And you know, the bottom line is that our forces, our commanders, if they observe UAS activity that they believe represents a threat, they have the authority to conduct mitigation operations based on the capability at their location.
And because they haven't been a threat, we haven't shot them down? I thought they were a threat. That's why they're watching them. Wait, I'm confused.
And as I highlighted, you know, one of those capabilities could be the non-kinetic interruption of signals, for example.
And just talking about a potential government shutdown, how could that impact the efforts to detect and track drones and the efforts that you're doing right now?
Well, I mean, if it's, you know, we're going to continue to do the operations, as I highlighted. Military personnel are going to continue to do operations necessary to protect and defend the nation. So in so much as we need to protect our facilities or mitigate.
Very funny, Henry. Yeah, DOD on DOD crime. I love it when I put a complaint form in for an officer or something like that, and I go, so who's going to investigate this? Oh, we will. But you're his lieutenant. Yeah, we investigate it, and if need be, we send it up to... it goes somewhere else. I can't remember. God, I'm so stupid. I can't remember. Federal affair. What's that affair? Internal affairs, which is them basically. It's like the police investigating the police. It's so stupid. How many times have I seen cases get thrown out because it was a fellow officer? You know, I've seen officers watch somebody get assaulted, and then when other cops showed up and didn't do anything, by the way, just sat there and watched, and then when other police showed up, the victim says, this officer was right there, saw the whole thing. I mean literally was watching. And the officer goes, I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? They lie because he wanted to help his fellow security officer who assaulted this journalist. Having the government investigate the government. Henry Sterling got it right. The DOD investigating the DOD. What the? You can't. You have to get independent third party. Maybe it's the wrong show. Channel. 8 o'clock. Do you know where your drone is? Yeah, mine is right. Where's my drone? And it's out there. My drone has its own mind. It came out of the bag, unfolded, and flew out of the house. It's going to attack nobody. It's just going to fly around and, kind of look cool with the lights on. Because that's what we're seeing. All we're seeing are drones flying around. We don't know what they're doing, if anything at all. And that's why I made tonight's show kind of like a tongue-in-cheek type of deal. Like, what if DJI decided, let's fuck with these stupid Americans. They want to ban us here. Here you go. Take a look at these drones. Try to capture our drones. Look what our drones can do. That's what it feels like to me. It's weird. It's a hunch. Call it a hunch. But I still think it's China and the U.S. working together. Because that's the Biden way. Biden and this administration is China first. Trust me. And 150 alleged drone sightings reported in Virginia. Yeah. Virginia, you don't mess with Virginia, man. I'm joking. I don't know. But that's a lot. That's a lot of drones. Let's take a listen and a look. Shall we? 4, 3, 2, a go. Hey, stop. I can't play that music. What are you doing to me? Stop. Where's the mute button? Play that stuff. Damn. Get an N-word killed out here. Can't say it, but I could say N-word. Four, 3, engage.
Virginia State Police say that the agency is investigating more than 150 individual tips related to suspicious drone activity. This month alone, Marta Berglund brings...
Did she say mumph? M-U-M-F?
Marta Berglund brings us the new activity. This month alone.
No, she said it right.
Brings us the new details.
These have come from all over the Commonwealth.
Virginia State Police spokesperson Matthew Demline says the agency is taking each of the 150-plus drone-related tips it's received so far this month seriously.
And we're looking into each one of these and then forwarding the information on to our various partners to sort of figure out exactly what is occurring.
Demline also says if you think you see something suspicious, don't hesitate to report it to the Virginia Fusion Center, which is part of the Virginia State Police's Homeland Security Division.
We absolutely want them to report it. More information is good. We want to, if something is going on, we want to know that. We want to be able to let our partners know that. And, down the line, we want the public to be able to know that.
But what qualifies as suspicious activity? Demline says even though there are rules and regulations for flying drones near houses, seeing one in your neighborhood may not need to be reported.
And what we qualify as suspicious activity is a drone flying over critical infrastructure. And what we're talking about is military installations. You guys have a lot of those down in Hampton Roads. Something flying over energy installations as well.
Virginia State Police has a few reminders for people who own drones. Remember, when drones are in use, they must be within eyesight of operators or visual observers. Also, drones cannot fly higher than 400 feet without specific permission from federal regulators. Marta Berglund, 13 News Now.
And we have more information on federal regulations and how to identify potentially suspicious drones.
I have a feeling this is going to go the same route that the AR-15 is going through in our Second Amendment. I have a feeling drones are going to be banned unless you have a license to make money or somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they can't. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It would have an impact on so many people. So many lives would be ruined because people rely on drones to make a living. Thousands of people will be out of jobs, out of their, it's not cool. Every now and then somebody will want to pay me to take a picture of their home or their boat, or as it's flying, want me to get it, while the boat's in action and all that stuff. You can get cool above views that you can't get on a boat that's just next to you. Plus, it's less dangerous too. It's just the drone, and I could have made a pretty penny. I just don't do it. It's out there. The money's out there, but you got to take your test. I think there's a 107, part 107. I forget what it's called, but you got to take that test, I believe, to make money. Because if you're going to make money, you're going to be in places where there's groups of people and traffic, and you got to fly over those people. So you have to take a test for the FAA to let them know you're taking it seriously. The information is there. You took the test. It voids them of any responsibility for your flying tactics. So, and they can follow everything you do anyway. So I don't know what the big deal is. These drones that we just saw flying around in Virginia are just that. Seems to be just regular people. Now everybody's on high alert. See, this is what they wanted. I think. I don't know. I think this PSYOP is working, though. People love this. Yeah, all over. Are we getting attacked by aliens? Yeah. I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten. Just one. Are we getting attacked by aliens? Are we getting attacked by aliens? That's what they do. Well, they're not saying. If they're saying drones, they're meaning UFOs. We found that out, 4 years ago. 3 years ago. In April of 2021. We saw the article. This was just gonna happen, no matter what. They said it 4 years ago. This is what they're doing. It's weird. Don't shoot it down, experts say. Let's see why. Hold on, let me pull this up. See if I can pull this up. Oh yeah, I can. All right, let's wait for the ad. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a gun. 5, 4, 3, 2, a goo.
Geico.
We begin at 4 o'clock with an increasing number of mysterious drone sightings. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Un Yang.
And I'm Amy Cho. Alarm bells were first raised earlier this month in New Jersey, but across the country now, people are sharing videos like these on social media. Even former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan is posting about it. He says he saw drones over his house last night.
So what should you do if you see something like this? News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live tonight. She spoke to an expert about what you should do and should not do when you see a drone. Megan?
Well, that's right. Things you should do and things you definitely should not do. But no question, it is a strange sight to see a group of drones flying around in the dark. And it's happened several times in our area. As you mentioned, former Governor Larry Hogan saw drones in his Davidsonville neighborhood last night in Maryland. And
oh, my God.
Last night in Fairfax. If you look over my shoulder here, residents of the Hawthorne Village condos say they saw a group of drones coming from that tree line over there. They showed up at around 8 o'clock last night, and they hung around for a few hours.
I got an idea. I should fly my drone tonight. Why are these glasses just going up my eyeballs like this? That's what it looks like. It's what it's doing. I should fly my drone tonight in my retirement community and fly it low. And I don't want to tell you guys what's near me because, you know, it's my home. But there's something very close to where I live that would require police to come down and make sure there was no drone incursions happening at this facility. This is the world we're living in. We have to be scared of the sky now at night. Only at night. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. What movie? Hurry up. Put it in the chat. What movie? They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Hurry up. It better be in there. It doesn't count. 3, 2, 1. Nobody got it. Because now no, that's the wrong answer. That is the wrong answer. Nope, wrong answer. Now, you may say, Murder Hornet, that I'm being a little picky. But it's Aliens with an S. Sorry, 2 different movies. And Aliens was much better, by the way. Not much better, but just much better. These glasses have got to go. It looks so weird. It doesn't look right. It looks like they're digging into my lower rectum. Yes, I have an upper and lower rectum. Did I just say that? This hat feels and fits like a glove. It is like, I don't even feel like I'm wearing a hat. I got to be honest. I'm going to wear this mofo out. I might have to get another one. I got to find out where they got it. Probably some specialty store. It's just, it's a fabric I've never felt. And underneath, it's got this, it feels like some sort of cooling elastic, like it's malleable. I don't even know if that's the right word. All right, let's finish up your video here. Sorry.
They were all in that direction. My patio was one building over, and it was all in that direction over there, and there was no direct formation.
Gina Zace went outside last night and was shocked to see a group of drones flying in the night sky above her apartment building.
There's about 10 of them. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I have no idea why they were here.
Is that Artie Lang?
Alone. Former Governor Larry Hogan videotaped about a dozen large drones last night as they flew near his home in Davidsonville. Thursday's sightings are part of a string of recent incidents in the DMV and along the East Coast. Like many, Hogan wants a more robust federal investigation into the sightings. Who's behind them, and are they even connected? The FBI and Homeland Security have not said much about the drone sightings other than to say they pose no known threat. In Washington, D.C., there are strict regulations on drone use. A 14th drone use ever in the restricted space. Commercial use is only allowed with pre-authorization from the FAA and TSA, and that requires the filing of a flight plan.
Told you yesterday about that.
Louisa Winters is co-owner of Mid-Atlantic Drones and is an advanced ground school instructor certified by the FAA. Outside restricted airspace, she says recreational drone use is often legal, so long as you register your drone.
It may not be illegal, right? It all depends on the airspace. If the airspace is uncontrolled, what we call G or Gulf airspace, you don't need to file a flight plan, you don't need authorization, you can just go, just fly, you know? And again, you can fly at night. So some of these sightings may be perfectly legal.
Many have found the drone sightings disturbing, but Winter says never try to knock them out of the sky.
Don't throw a rock at it, don't shoot it down. Drones are considered aircraft, and that's a federal offense.
Yep.
That's a federal offense, let's be very clear.
Yeah, so not a good idea to throw something or try and take that drone out of the sky. It could fall on top of someone, injure them, so you certainly don't want to do that. Now, you can report your drone sighting to the police or the FBI, but frankly, it's unclear.
All right. Let's bring you Artie Lang.
Night sky
There
above
he
our
is.
apartment building.
There's about 10 of them. It was like
So there's Artie. Okay. Let me show you what Artie Lang looks like. So you see the person there, and then here's Artie. Kind of similar, right? Very similar. You put glasses on Artie. That's this woman, man. That's fun. That's just fun. Life throws you so much fun. Doesn't it? Look at that.
night.
Kind of looks like my Uncle Tommy with tits. Tommy tits. What are we doing, huh? Poor Artie. All right. Do not shoot the drones. Oh, Diana Delano died? Oh. Did you know Lou Elizondo and David Thrush worked at Space Force? I know. Today, a new interview with Lou Elizondo, actually this was 2 days ago, claims he and UFO whistle fake blower David Grush worked together at U.S. Space Force on UAPs, funded by USSF, with data surpassing what he collected with ATIP. I have reached out to Space Force for comment, says John Greenwald Jr., who's looking into it to see if Lou Elizondo is lying about his role. I didn't know he was in Space Force. When did that happen? This guy's so full of shit. Space Force, and now we're just finding out about it. Did you guys know? Did anybody know? I didn't.
I had it easy. A lot of people say, oh, it was horrible what you went through. And yeah, you know what? It wasn't fun. But there's a lot of people like Dave Grush who had to go through a lot worse than I did as far as repercussions. Within 24 hours, they tried to bury his career. And, love him or hate him, irrelevant. He is a patriot. And I worked with him at U.S. Space Force. I wasn't allowed to say where, but at this point, I don't care anymore because people are like, oh, well, he didn't really. Yes, he did. We worked in his SAP-F facility, a skiff together, and our only job was UAP. And no one knows that. And I'll tell you right here and right now, for the first time, that's exactly what we were working on, and Space Force was paying us to do it.
Guys, why are we only finding out about this now? Was this in his book? I don't remember this being in his book. Ms. DJ, you read the book. Was that in the book? I don't remember. This is terrible. This guy should be banned from ufology forever. As a matter of fact, let's start that now. Let's have a ban ban Elizondo from ufology for lying. He sure does look hopped up. To me, he looks like he's on some shit. I mean, he looks terrible. Looks like he didn't sleep. Look at him. His eyes are shifty. Hey, look at his eyebrows. Bing, bing. Kind of looks like a much thinner Artie Lang.
And Space Force was paying us to do it.
Look at how happy he is to say that. Doesn't it look like he aged 10 years in 2 years? Good. The faster, the better.
And this was after ATIP. So when people are saying...
And this was after ATIP. God damn. This was after ATIP, motherfucker. Ugh. He acts like he's the shit.
Well, there wasn't anything to see here. That's not true. And in fact, some of the most compelling data...
He doesn't realize people are mocking him now.
That we have right now in the U.S. government was a result of our time at Space Force, not at ATIP.
Oh my God. Listen to what he just said.
And this was after ATIP. So when people are saying, oh, well, there wasn't anything to see here, that's not true. And in fact, some of the most compelling data that we have right now in the U.S. government was a result of our time at Space Force, not at ATIP.
Oh. So he and David Grush, as he calls him, can I say something here? What a fucking disrespectful bag of shit. This pathetic piece of shit human did to David Grush by mistakenly, on purpose, calling him Grush. What is DJI? That is the company that China owns that sold us drones that may possibly be spying on our military because, paranoia. But DJI is the best drone company on the planet. That's who they are. Larry Schulte, are you the reporter that used to work in Phoenix? Oh, that was Doug Schulte, I believe. Oh, or was that Doug Flutie? Shit, now I'm confused.
Because we had better technology, more capabilities, more persistence. I had it.
Lou Elizondo says he and David Grush are responsible for what we're seeing today for the data that we have, because he and David Grush went to Space Force. What? How does that happen? How does that happen? Number one, we don't know. We just found out he was at Space Force. Number two, how does he get that data and bring it over to wherever? This guy. Turns out all aliens do groundwork. True. Thank you, Larry. I didn't think so, yeah. You still think he knows stuff and is straight up hiding it? I don't. I don't think Lou Elizondo knows that much more than we do. I mean, he's talked about this 27-minute video. Remember? Whatever it is. And he hasn't brought it up in a long time. Not this year. Right? Whatever happened to that promise? All right. Lou thinks he knows everything. Lou has got the fever. The ego fever that attacks all of these mainstream media folk from ufology. Like you look at Dr. Greer, Mr. Greer. You look at Mr. Greer, same thing. right? Gotta be popular. You gotta be relevant while there's some stuff going on in ufology. You just can't disappear into the ether while there's this going on. You know what I mean? I gotta show you this video. I can't. That's right. Because YouTube will be upset. Or is it a YouTube video? It's a YouTube. No, it's not a YouTube video. Okay. All right, let me see what I got here. Dumbest of all. Oh, this is a video about the dumbest people on the planet. Not in ufology. All right, let's watch this for about a minute. Just for a little entertainment value while I pull this out. Unmute and go.
Canada. Do you know what time this is? 5, 10, 15, 20, 2:45. Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah.
Japanese?
Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Probably like 75.
Do you know what the third month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Do you know what year the U.S. was founded?
I'm gonna say BC. I'm gonna keep it at BC era. 1800s?
BC?
Yeah.
How many moons does the Earth have?
30? I don't know.
Do you know what 33 divided by 3 is?
No, I don't know.
Give me a guess, a number, around what?
I don't know. 5?
Do you know what two countries border the USA?
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Yeah.
What is above us? Is it Europe?
All right, I'm going to make a comment and I don't give a shit if you don't like it. Women who wear fake eyelashes like that are usually low IQ. Am I wrong? Fuck no. No. Every woman. I had a dental hygienist who wore those eyelashes. Dumb. And then we got a guy saying, we got 30 moons? Where? What? But those eyelashes depict stupidity. And I mean that. That's in my personal life. Everyone I've ever met who wore eyelashes just like that, fake, long, stupid-looking eyelashes, was an idiot. And I mean that. An idiot would wear those long, stupid-looking things. The hell? What are you wearing freaking fans on your eyes for? Stupid.
What country is the Queen of England from?
What country? Canada.
Do you know what time this is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 2:45.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China
Wait,
is
what
in?
happened?
Country?
Yeah.
Japanese?
Started
Do you know
over.
what 15% of 100 is?
Probably like 75.
Do you know what the third month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Do you know what year the U.S. was founded?
I'm gonna say BC. I'm gonna keep it at BC era. 1800s?
BC?
Yeah.
How many moons does the Earth have?
30? I don't know.
Do you know what 33 divided by 3 is?
No, I don't know.
Give me a guess, a number, around what?
I don't know. 5?
Do you know what two countries border the USA?
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Yeah.
What is above us? Is it Europe?
What country is the Queen of
Oh,
England?
that was it. That video made me angry. Those eyelashes kill me. Every time I see those stupid long eyelashes in public, I look at the person, I scan them. I look up and down and I go, dumb. To myself. It's true. You put those eyelashes on women and guys automatically put you as a stupid person. They will. Because everyone that has worn those stupid, and I know it's a younger generation. We all know that. It's not you. I know who my players are. That's why I said it. I know all of you. None of you would wear those at all. I know you wouldn't. Well, that's weird. Where are we? Where are we now? Right? We're in a place right now where UFOs and drones are one and the same. They've done it. They have convinced the American public that drones are UFOs. They put fear. The drone sightings have spurred all sorts of conspiracy theories online. Project Bluebeam, right? Yeah, NASA is going to implement a new world order. NASA will do it. Yeah, it's going to be a new religion with the Antichrist as its head. Yeah. Yeah, in order to convince people on this, though, you would have to have the second coming of Christ to be technologically stimulated somehow. Wouldn't that be some shit? The clouds open up at night, right? All of a sudden, night turns into day. And the clouds all of a sudden just start forming, and it's like Independence Day, right? And then the breakthrough of Jesus's face and figure comes through. The world gasps. Wouldn't they have to do that really, really high up to have a more visual effect? Because if they don't put it up into the mega thousands of feet, they're going to have, how are they going to do this? Really? Just televise it? Another other than the second coming, are global elites, including the government and the military. They're using advanced technology to stage celestial events. Yeah, it's to manipulate the world's population, just so you know. Yeah. It's gained a lot of traction with the drone sightings, with conspiracy theorists and social media users. They're claiming that the government could stage an alien invasion as a pretext for imposing authoritarian rule, a new world order, one world, one unite, whatever. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Do you remember when they first started getting, they first saw them? Yeah. In November, around 15th through the 18th or something, people saw a 6-foot in diameter, round disc-shaped drone, basically. Yeah, the local residents later reported seeing drones or unmanned flying objects that were the size of cars floating above them, right above them. Yeah. That's exciting. Imagine you go outside your home tonight, take a look at the stars, the weather, and you hear, right? You're like, am I hearing something? And then all of a sudden you hear multiple buzzers. And they come over your house and you see 5 of these things. Right? That'd be a little intimidating. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. That it's different than one drone. When you have multiple drones, it's an invasion. When you have one drone, it's a peeping Tom. Where is my drone? Oh. We've got the mystery drones. I told you guys. Wouldn't I capture one? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I'd capture one. Boop. These things are great. I don't think it's charged. But it does fly. It does fly, god dang it. A lot of stuff going on. All drones. Oh, yeah, we had some super chats, I see. Oh, sorry if I didn't get to those yet. Ay vey. Oh, it was just Jar Jar Binks with $5. I am the bread of life. Oh, let me find it. Let me see Jar Jar. And Ben just threw one down. Thanks, Ben. The York Sugar Food. Let me pull up the first one. This was a while back, about 10 minutes ago. 20, 15. Hut. Today's Thursday. Yeah, there's a football game on. That's right. I am not seeing it. I'm not seeing the super chat. It's got to be right around here. I'm surprised. I'm at 740, 739, 36. There it is. Booyah! Jar Jar Binks. Hockey Chama Circle Day. Jar Jar Binks says, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry. Whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Jesus says a lot of shit. He talks a good game, that Jesus. Thank you for the $5. Mikiche hokeche. Jar Jar Binks, everybody. Again, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry. Whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Wait, hold on a second. If you're the bread of life, you're a sponge. Like, you make thirst. So if I believe in you, I will never be thirsty? From bread? Okay, all right, I get it. Thank you, Jar Jar. I'm only trying to be happy. I know. You're a good Jar Jar. And then Ben, £2, £2. Richie, have you seen the drone shows? I have. Not up front and personal, but I've seen them on the internet. Phenomenal. But I've also watched drone racing, which is wickedly amazing. Those people have reflexes like holy mackerel, and the drones go 100 miles an hour. But no, I want to go see one, man. I think they're going to have one in Tampa for New Year's. Maybe I'll go if we're still around. But thank you for the £2, £2 question there. And the support. Continuing supporter of GUFON. Yes, a bread smoothie. Ew. Ah, gross. Shut up. Well, there's so much drone stuff going on. You know what tomorrow's going to be. But eventually, there is going to be a break in the action. How so? Excuse me. When it all comes down and it's over, that's when it ends. I want to show you a video. And I showed this video many months ago. But it found me again. And I'm going to show you it, but I want to explain something first. It's a cat drinking water from a spigot. Okay? The water is coming out. The cat is on its hind legs with its paws on the spigot and its head looking up to the left of it while water goes over its right shoulder. Now, a man with his cell phone walks up to this cat that just happened to be there, and he's like, yo, what's up with this cat? And he gets up to the cat, and it looks like it's passed away. The eyes are different, like a dead person or a dead animal. And the water's, I mean, this is weird. But then all of a sudden the cat comes to life. And it's normal. It's as if the Matrix or something happened. Do you guys know about this video? What's this, Don? All right, here's the video, and we'll talk about that. Somebody told me this was fake the last time. I don't know. Look at the cat's eyes.
What the fuck? Yo, you good?
Okay, you know what I mean? What the let me make it bigger for you so you can see it. Put me inside so they get the max. There we go. Look. That's real. It's not fake. Watch the eyes. I'll pause it. It looks dead. What is going on? And did it get electrocuted? Is it sensing something from the light? Somebody, anybody. Watch. There's no cut, no edit, nothing.
What the fuck? Yo, you good?
Shakes his head like, brr. Anybody? Hey, Metalhead. Do that at the top of the hour, not during my show. Appreciate that. You know, we're trying to maintain some numbers here. Not trying to go follow somebody else while we're here. Anyway, that's the video. All right, go ahead and go follow. Oh, hey, we just got from Ben $4 and change on PayPal. Thank you, man. And watch DRC on YouTube. Oh, yeah. He just wrote me a personal. Did you watch that film When the Lights Go Out based on the poltergeist that? No. Huh? That's weird. I can't read the whole message. It won't let me read the whole message. It says, When the Lights Go Out. Did you watch that film, When the Lights Go Out, based on the poltergeist? No, I haven't. Or did I? No, I'll watch it now. But I can't read the rest of that. Thank you, Ben. Mucho gusto generoso, sir. That's it for tonight. And thank you for helping support the show. You can still do it till the end. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. And we are moving up and we are looking out. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. For Truthology, for ufology, and we do it for you. For you. They do. We do. We all do. To do, run. I met her on a Monday and my heart stood still. To do, run. Do you ever hear Motley Crue do that? Me neither. But it would sound like, somebody told her that her name was Will. Woohoo, yeah. That's a Vince Neil trademark. Woohoo, yeah. He does that all the time. You know I'm a dreamer, yahoo, yeah. But my heart's a gold, yahoo, yeah. No, he does at the end of every song. Yeah, woohoo, yeah. It's the Vince Neil trademark. Woohoo, yeah. And little Vince Neil, baby Neil. I'm a dreamer. That's baby Vince. He'll be in concert next year, 2025, January 2nd, right here at GUFON. Baby Vince. Yep. Singing Home Sweet Home and Looks That Kill. She's got the looks that kill. It's Baby Vince. All right, we'll see you guys on the next. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Alien bless.